Hello, my name is Jason Ingram, and I'm the senior pastor of First Baptist Church in Mountain View, Arkansas. So much has changed over the past few weeks. During the last 2 weeks, many people in our church and community have battled and continue to battle COVID-19. I and other members of my family were some of those people. Though we are all fully vaccinated, we still experience the effects of this virus. And while our symptoms were relatively mild, others have not been so fortunate. I want to thank those of you who have been praying for our family, and I want to humbly ask all of us to continue to pray for those individuals and their families that are still battling this virus. During the pandemic, God has consistently led us to 2 Timothy 1:7, in which Paul writes, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but one of power, love, and sound judgment." It is easy to be fearful in times such as these, but we have not been given a spirit of fear. It is easy to feel powerless, but the one who is in us is unimaginably powerful. It is easy to become angry and judgmental, but we have been called to love one another. It is easy to respond to circumstances based on our feelings, but we must exercise sound judgment. Throughout this pandemic, we have sought to lead from a position of humility, faith, and wisdom. 2 weeks ago, humility, faith, and wisdom led us to cancel activities and worship services to reduce exposure to COVID-19. Now that same humility, faith, and wisdom have led us to a point of reopening. On Wednesday, August 11, First Baptist will return to regular Wednesday evening activities. On Sunday, August 15th, we will gather together to worship both in person and online. And at this moment, we envision returning to Sunday school on Sunday, August 22nd. Because God has given us a spirit of sound judgment, we have examined the most up-to-date information and recommendations from healthcare professionals, including researchers at the Centers for Disease Control. Based on this information, we will be making a few changes to our activities and services. For example, the row of chairs in our fellowship hall will be spread out to better facilitate social distancing. Additionally, we are asking everyone to wear masks while indoors when on campus until August 31st. I fully understand that none of us like masks, and I fully understand that most of us thought we were past the need to wear masks. However, we must humbly accept that the situation around us has changed. Masks certainly are not the complete solution to this pandemic, but the data seems to indicate clearly that masks are part of the solution. Plus, wearing a mask helps us to take seriously the health and welfare of those around us as we seek to love one another well. By the end of August, we will reevaluate the situation and provide you with more information. As I said to you 2 weeks ago, Satan will use this pandemic to divide us and take our eyes off of Jesus. I encourage you to be consistent in prayer for those individuals and their families who are battling this virus. Let us pray, not gossip. Let us encourage, not blame. And above all, let us love one another well. Because as we love one another well, we reveal to the whole world that we really are Jesus' disciples. Now, we fully understand that many are not quite ready to return to in-person worship for any number of reasons, and we completely understand that. And that is why our Sunday morning worship service will continue to be available via live stream. But whether you're ready to return back to worship or whether you're going to join us online, we can't wait to have the opportunity to worship with you again. It's been so hard to miss you these past few weeks, and know that you've been in our prayers, know that you've been on our hearts, and know that you've been on our minds. Between the time that we see you and now, let us make sure that everything we say and do is for God's glory and for the good of the people around us as we seek to love one another well. Now, we understand that this is a lot of information in a very short period of time. So should you have any questions or concerns, you can reach me on my cell phone, and I hope you can understand why I would not include that number on this screen in this recording. But many of you have it, and if not, you can certainly reach us at the church office at 870-269-3409. Know that we love you. Know that we can't wait to see you. Take care of yourself. Take care of the people around you. And above all, let us love one another well. For love covers up a multitude of other evils. Can't wait to see you. We look forward to seeing you soon.